So last weekend, my dad decided it was time to pass down the sacred art of grilling to my siblings and me. You know, the usual rite of passage, standing around the barbecue, pretending to know the difference between direct and indirect heat, and nodding sagely at discussions about marinating times. Everything started off normally, if you ignore my dad's insistence on wearing a chef's hat that said grill sergeant and using a meat thermometer like a magic wand. We were all excited, until he pulled out the grill manual and declared, "Today, we're going to try something advanced, the mysterious self-clean mode." Now, I've seen my dad do a lot of questionable things in the name of culinary innovation, like the time he tried to smoke salmon using actual cigarette smoke. It's authentic, but nothing prepared us for what came next. He fiddled with the knobs, peered at the control panel like it was an ancient artifact, and finally pressed a button that, I swear, made the grill beep ominously. "Kids, always remember, a real grill master isn't afraid of technology," he said, as the grill started to emit a low, rumbling hum. My brother whispered, "Is it supposed to sound like that?" And my sister Googled, "Is grill supposed to vibrate?" But Dad just grinned confidently. Things escalated quickly. The grill began to glow like a radioactive toaster, and the steaks we'd lovingly marinated started to sizzle in a way that suggested they were contemplating escape. Dad, still undeterred, flipped the burgers with the bravado of a man who's never read a warning label in his life. Then came the smoke, a thick, billowing cloud that sent our neighbor's dog into witness protection and triggered every car alarm on the block. Mom poked her head out the window and shouted, "Is dinner ready or should I just call the fire department now?" Dad responded with, "Almost there. Just caramelizing the flavor." Finally, with a triumphant flourish, Dad announced, "Time to reveal the masterpiece." He opened the grill, and what emerged could only be described as charcoal with grill marks. Our dinner was no longer steak, chicken, or even recognizable food, it was, quite literally, toast. As we stared at the smoldering remains, Dad shrugged and said, "Well kids, looks like I set the grill to self-destruct instead of self-clean. Guess dinner's toast, literally."